How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you guys have, you guys know to smash the like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing so it helps out the channel. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. And with that, let's get into today's episode. So, at the end of last episode, we kind of had a little kerfuffle with those boomalope, and that put a lot of our people in the infirmary. Pretty much everybody's healed up from that, with the exception of a couple injuries here on Four Eyes. Rudolph is pretty much without a mother. However, I did set the feeding from Horn, who is lactating, to urgent, just because I figure might as well. We do have a solar eclipse. Looks like there's a little bit of a relationship going on. There are people who have a relationship with your colonists or prisoners in the arriving group. And so then this is just telling us that, hey, there's a villager Steb, who's the husband of a certain someone, and villager Kaya, who's the sister of one of our people as well. So we do have a little bit of relationships going there. Those are just these people who are passing through. So in cases like that, you could potentially try to kidnap them and convince them to join your faction through that, but I think for what we're doing, we're not going to be worrying too much about that. However, what I do want to try to get going is more or less figuring out how we can get our kind of power storage going, because I want to get more defenses, and kind of with this research. So I'm going to just go through and just see kind of what everybody's working on. So you're feeding, you're resting, you're the cooks, you're cooking, you're idling, you're going to continue making stone bricks, so that's good. What types of bricks are you prioritizing? So you're making any stone brick, which is kind of capped out, okay. And then you're going to prioritize slate. Okay. Let's see, solar flare ended, which is good. Let's see what is Sky doing. Sky's kind of off doing her own thing. Slowly getting... Okay, slowly getting the walls built. That's fine. We have two idle colonists. We have Kit and Ferengi. Why is Kit idle? I don't know, that's odd. Shouldn't really be idle. You should be researching if at all possible. I do want to try... How many components do we have? I don't think we have any now. We don't. Okay, let's see. Is there any more compacted machinery on the map? Or have we mined it all? There's some gold there. There's some steel. We might have already mined all the compacted machinery, which isn't super amazing. Okay, looks like there's a little bit along with some uranium. So let's go ahead. Let's order that corner to be mined. There's a shuttle. I'm guessing it's for Ferengi. There's a bit of an ancient structure over there. We could probably investigate. Okay, and it looks like there's jade. Yeah, a bit of jade. Okay, it looks like we've mined pretty much all the compact machinery, so we're gonna have to start getting it through other various means. So let's jump to the shuttle. Let's click on Ferengi. Let's tell her to get in the shuttle. And then that will allow us to complete that quest, which will be good. And then, of course, we can go ahead and send it off. Awesome. So now we have a bit of better. So that, thanks to High Mood, Kid has experienced inspiration. Cool. So, good surgery on that one. A small minimum chance of failure still applies, as expected, and we completed a quest. Awesome. And so then that was just for the goodwill. So, might as well take it so we can potentially get better things out of it. Okay, so let's kind of take a look. So now that we have, let's see. We could probably make some nice things now. Let's make some... The only bad part is these do require components. Let's make some SMGs. That's going to require us to torture crown. No, I don't think it's there. Yeah, we could smelt some stuff down. We could shred mechanoids. We'll do forever to shred mechanoids. Okay, so that's everything on those. And then, let's see. I feel like we kind of skipped. Ooh, we could do beer production next. Start getting some beer for our people. I feel like they'd be kind of happy. I do want to get flak armor though. We need plate armor. I don't like how in a case like this, the research for this doesn't have this as like a direct prerequisite, if that makes sense. Like, although it does require this to unlock, it doesn't say that. Like, well, okay, it says it here, but it doesn't like connect it, if you know what I mean. I feel like... I don't know, I feel like we're just kind of waiting for some of these bricks to be made. I do want to kind of plan out a bit of a school. So it's kind of... Let's do that. So let's do 2 away. Something like that. Count. Then as for furniture, so we can get some blackboards. So flat 3 can be used at a time. So let's see, so we do 2, 2. It is an odd amount. Okay, so let's try to plan this out a little bit. I think, let's see. I hate when I have to rotate it on its side. So it's rotate. I'm pretty sure that's forward. Yeah. Okay, so then structure. Do something like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's odd on that end. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this is the middle. Okay. Okay, and then floors. For now, we're just going to throw in a nice wood floor, and then zone, roof, structure, furniture. 1 pause. Go ahead and throw a school desk. Oh. Cancel. We have to be careful, because if you notice, they only get an amount from there. I just realized that won't look great. We'll keep letting them build it, but I do want to kind of plan some things. We got the precision rifling, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get plate armor, and then start kind of researching some back. So that means I don't really want the bolt action anymore. Instead, I want to get some sniper rifles, and then I want to make some assault rifles. So let's get like 10, just so we have a good healthy stockpile. Not that we have that many pips right now, but hopefully at some point we do. And we're just gonna pause really quickly while so we can plan this out. Ooh, Drifter's Wish for Resources. Okay. So they're looking for silver so that they can buy back a friend who's recently kidnapped. This is a charity quest. If you don't fulfill it, believers in cynicism will be unhappy. Yeah. Do we have the silver to do it? We do. We have 787, so it's not an impossible task for us, but it's kind of an unfavorable one. Let's grab our planning. So it's 9 wide interior. So it's a 9 by 9 room. Okay, so what we want to do then is take these walls, deconstruct them. So what that's going to do is it's going to expand the room to 10 wide. And then we'll move the blackboards. Actually, no, we'll build a fourth one, so we'll just have a fairly large classroom. And then structure-wise, we'll do that. Deconstruct. Alright, and then furniture, school desk. So the furthest back we could go is like that. Okay, and then we'll build one more set down there. Then we'll get standing lamps there. And then we'll get one there. Next, I want to get some coolers, and then we'll also go ahead and get a heater. Just so that the classroom is fine. We actually don't need 2 of those. And then if we ever have like other buildings down here, we can easily add those. We'll probably add some gardens as well, like we have down here, just to help with the appearance of things. And Jack, I'm gonna have you actually, or 4 eyes. Let's have. Am I needing to give it to you? You can give items to a traveler. Give Mantis the silver. Okay. That, you know, might as well. It's only 220 silver. We can get it back fairly easily. We do have drug production after all. Okay. Let's also go ahead and make sure we expand the zone here, just so that way it works correctly. And then floor, go ahead and expand the flooring in there. Are they going to deconstruct the, who knows? We do need furniture, so we do need some. Learning rate is 40%. Yeah, the ones on the desk will have the lower ratings, but that's just due to the chalkboards. Could we... It's very efficient, yeah. So let's go ahead and make flak armor next. We could... Okay. I'm sure there's probably an optimal way of doing it, if I had to guess. But I'm not playing for, like, min-max. I am merely... playing to have some fun. Ooh, donkey joins. A group of donkeys, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. Interesting. Okay, well that means we're going to need a pen. Well, we're gonna allow that, and then I suppose we don't really have a lot of space for donkeys in the base, so I guess we're building a bit of a donkey pen. Here, I guess let's do 15. Okay, now let's throw on a fence gate. About there? Does that look correct? 7. Okay. And then we need structure, no furniture. Or misc? Pen marker. Cool. What was it going to tell me? How much? Let's see. Goat capacity 5. Wow. I don't know how many goats just joined us. Or is it just a single donkey that joined? I don't know, I guess we'll find out here in a sec. Okay, the classroom is coming along quite nicely. Let's go ahead and do power, just so we can get a little bit of power. Kind of wrapped around. Part of the reason for this, too, is just so we have power in the corners. Let's see, every year on the 4th of April, Dominators can have a special celebration to begin with the ritual. Select one of the following. Oh, okay. We could almost have... We preach health. We could also try to convert. We do want to try to get everybody to get to our religion at some point. Let's see, how old is Flapjack? I think it takes 3 years for them to start walking. Looks like age 2, yeah. And then Rudolph is age 0 or age 1? Age 1. Okay. Let's see. The school's coming along nicely. We do need some more wood, though. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and order the chopping of some trees over here to the west. Okay, more work is happening in the school. Nice to see, nice to see. Let's go ahead and get more flooring placed down. Donkey want to start to run away, she'll leave unless, yeah, well. Do we have a handler? Yeah, horn. Yeah, well, nobody's working on this pen because we don't have any wood, so I guess we're losing a donkey. Well, we'll have a pen for the next donkey we get, I suppose. Oh, yeah, no, we literally just have several donkeys that are ours. Interesting. Oh, no, there is blight. Oh, that's not good. That is the... Blight is a pain in the ass to try to deal with. Orders, cut plants. The entire crop is just dead. Yeah, because it's gonna spread. The only way you can pretty much get rid of it is by cutting it, which means we need everybody who can be on plant cutting on plant cutting. Ooh, meteorite. Oh wow, exactly with what we need. Thank you, game. That is a nice little happy accident. Not bad. Yeah, so effectively our goal here, and the problem is, I don't want them replanting. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get rid of, delete that. Delete that. No, I just want delete. Alright, the reason we're just getting rid of all of it is because that blight will more than likely overrun everything. So for now, we're just gonna wipe out those fields entirely to hopefully prevent it from spreading. Now, because I have them set to cut, they're going to harvest anything, which is a nice little feature. I like that it doesn't just destroy whatever it was. You do have a chance to get, you know, some of your stuff back. And so we're going to wipe out those crop fields, and then once they're done wiping it out, hopefully we can get rid of the blight. We can set up some food. We do have quite a lot of this smoke leaf. Well, I guess the raw leaves. Jeez Louise, that is something. I mean, I'm gonna say just do forever. Just make as much flake as you want, because then we'll just sell it. I think that will just be the move. We are gonna need to get a bigger storage facility, I think. You know what? I don't think we're gonna need all this cut. So we're gonna stop that. We'll cut what was in the pen just so it's clear, but we have a lot of wood. I didn't quite realize how much wood we had. We are gonna have to get a new storage area. I think we'll probably put like a warehouse out here as well. Perhaps we'll put a warehouse like here. Maybe do like a big warehouse like right there. And then figure something else out. That might be what we do. We could always do... I'm just trying to think for travel time. I could say we could move the workshop over here, just have another one, but I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll just probably put a warehouse up here, and then because honestly our pips don't have to move very far from like over here to over here, so it should be fine. It will add a little bit of extra like travel time, but I think overall it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we should be able to contain the blight. Containing blight is definitely a problem, especially if you don't have a stockpile of food like we do. We are low on some of the raw resources, and even the meat we're kind of low on. So it is a bit of a concern. I do want to add more batteries really quick while I'm thinking about it. Okay, we do have a raid. I'm going to double up our batteries. However, I am going to put in a cut, so we're going to have to see the raid in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, you guys know what to do. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing as it helps out the channel. If you have questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. With that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and see you later.